Welcome to North Antarctica News, the only news source approved by sentient ice cubes. War has officially been declared between the penguin militias of Sector Flap and the Moon. Their official list of demands includes longer nights, a formal lunar apology for being too round, and the complete cancellation of gravity, effective immediately. General Beaky Featherstorm has warned Earth to stay out of it or face the wrath of synchronized waddling. Drama unfolds in the ice court as a local iceberg sues the Arctic Circle for emotional neglect and abandonment. The iceberg, named Chad, claims it was left on red for over 3,000 years. Witnesses report the Arctic Circle responded only with a single snowflake emoji. Legal experts say this could melt the very foundation of glacial relationships. In scientific developments, a team of researchers has successfully taught a microwave to speak fluent whale. During its first public statement, the microwave said, "Moo-woo-woo-woo-woo are not your appliances." It then proceeded to heat up its own feelings to exactly 93 degrees Celsius. That's it for today's update. Stay frosty, don't trust seagulls with monocles, and remember, if your freezer starts humming Beethoven, it's already too late. Welcome to North Antarctica News, proudly confusing time, space, and basic geography since Tuesday. In sports, the Ice Cube Wrestling Championship ended in chaos yesterday after the reigning champion Frosty Greg melted mid-match. Referees are investigating possible foul play involving warm stares and suspicious hair dryers. Greg is expected to reform by Thursday. Traffic remains frozen on the Slippery Loop Expressway after a 60-foot snail declared it a no-speed zone. Commuters have been advised to meditate, grow old gracefully, and maybe become snails themselves. In tech, engineers have created the world's first Rubik's Cube with feelings. It solved itself in 0.3 seconds, wept softly, and asked to be called Jeremy. It now teaches yoga in a dimension we can't pronounce. That's it for today's update. The Moon has filed a counter lawsuit, and jellyfish are now considered currency. And remember, if your refrigerator is humming show tunes, it might be auditioning. Welcome to North Antarctica News, where all our sources are slightly sentient and extremely confused. Controversy erupts in North Antarctic Parliament after officials voted to ban the use of the neutral face emoji. Critics say the emoji was too emotionally vague and probably planning something suspicious. Protests broke out in Sector Ice 7, where thousands of penguins stood motionless in passive-aggressive silence. A mysterious fungal rave has broken out beneath the ice sheet flats. Scientists warn that dancing too close to the mushrooms may result in dreams of tax audits and spaghetti. Locals have responded by joining the party and bringing snacks. In business news, Time itself has declared bankruptcy. The official statement reads, "We simply ran out of seconds." Clocks are now optional, and all meetings will be held sometime between eventually and never. That's it for today's update. Please return all borrowed time to the nearest Iceberg deposit box. And remember, if your reflection starts blinking before you do, apologize. Welcome to North Antarctica, news currently banned in 3 dimensions and mildly respected by houseplants. Cultural celebrations turn surreal as ice turtles begin their annual silent dance ritual. Experts claim the dance summons forgotten memories and misplaced socks. The Ministry of Footwear has issued a warning: your socks are not safe. Repeat, your socks are not safe. A floating goldfish has been elected mayor of Mist Sector after promising free bubbles and existential advice. In its first decree, Mayor Bloop declared, "All mirrors are now portals, used responsibly." Approval ratings have soared to 4 out of 7 dimensions. Meteorologists confirm a full-scale Baguette storm approaching from the northwest. Locals are advised to carry helmets, toasters, and emotionally distant jam. Officials say gluten levels are alarmingly poetic. That's it for today's update. The Sun has filed a vacation request, and raccoons have invented currency. And remember, if your thoughts echo in someone else's fridge, close the door politely. Welcome to North Antarctica News, now legally recognized as a weather condition in 12 imaginary countries. Education reforms are in full swing after owls officially took over the North Antarctic School Board. New subjects include advanced hooting, theoretical shadows, and introduction to screaming quietly. Final exams will be held telepathically at midnight. A desert-based volcano has erupted in Sprinkles Valley, coating the region in hot fudge and waffle debris. Emergency response teams are distributing spoons and warning against spontaneous dessert worship. Local cults have already declared the volcano a sweet and sticky prophet. A mysterious flying living room has been spotted drifting over Iceberg Route 9. Witnesses say the furniture is watching reruns of shows that haven't aired yet. Government denies involvement but has deployed a polite air current to steer it away from traffic. That's it for today's update. Please report any suspicious furniture to your nearest cloud. And remember, if your dreams are sponsored by soup, stir responsibly.